I've got just a few minutes while baby is napping to work on some compositions. So I've loaded my chord changes into iReal Pro, and I'm gonna improvise over them on a loop and work out the melody to this tune. Try again. Sometimes I will play the chords and improvise a melody, and sometimes I have a melody and I will kind of try different chords out, back and forth, just moving in different chord changes to hear how the melody I've come up with works against the changes, and just trying out different harmonic substitutions. But I'm not very good at piano playing. So I will program them into iReal Pro and listen back and make tweaks. Sometimes I'll put them into MuseScore. And then the next step for me is really to, once I have something, start putting lyrics on it. Sometimes the lyrics are already there. This isn't my process for writing everything, but it's a part of my process for a lot of jazz tunes, where I've either got a melody worked out and I need to find the harmony, or I'm listening to a harmony and it suggests a melody, or I've been singing something and I need to try out different harmonic substitutions behind it. And so the easiest thing for me, since I'm not a very good piano player, is to program the changes into a program like iReal Pro, listen to it, really get that harmony in my ear, and then try my melody over it. Or play my melody with keep plugging in different changes and see how those harmonic changes behind my melody work. In this case, it was a little bit of both. I had an initial motif, that one, and then I needed chords to go with it. And I tried lots of different things, and I stumbled upon this tune. I thought, let's try that. And then this chord progression actually altered some of the melody I wanted, but in a way I really liked. Now this part, I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for it yet. I don't think that's good. That's not what I meant to say. I will sometimes try different keys, moving it up, moving it down. Sometimes I'll grab a different instrument instead of the piano. I'll grab my saxophone or a trumpet or something where I'm a little less comfortable in the instrument to see what comes out intuitively versus me using my theory mind, and like the notes I know up here belong in the key center that I'm working with. So this tune is technically rewritten on the back of a 3/4 song known as Someday My Prince Will Come. In fact, I tried an iteration of writing this tune using the changes to Someday My Prince Will Come in 3/4. And you might go, whoa, Glenn, that's stealing. But the thing is, jazz tunes are frequently composed this way, in which you take the changes from an established standard, but you put a new melody, a new rhythm, a new tempo, a new key, but you keep those foundational changes, and you maybe even put in some harmonic substitutions. And that's how we have so much rich jazz composition library to choose from. And so sometimes you take that foundation and you just put your unique voice and stamp on it. And that's what I'm doing with this tune. So this is technically the changes to Someday My Prince Will Come, but move to 4/4 and put in the key of C. Here's how it was in 3. How sometimes art gets created. Sometimes you start with a foundation and then you put something new, you say something new over it. You need to write, sing the songs that only you can make. And that's what I'm aiming to do with this tune and a lot of the work I do.